Sawadee krap, it's Tuesday, January 15th. I'm JP Mestanza, and this is Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. Now here's the news you need to know. The canal that runs through Samkong in the northwestern outskirts of Phuket town, it has a stench so stinky and overpowering that residents and business owners gathered yesterday to jointly file a complaint to officials. The canal, Glong Panyang, have long been a source of ire for the residents, with scores of homes and even factories in the area for years dumping untreated wastewater into the waterway. And while Phuket City Municipality had previously tried to solve the problem by building wastewater traps to oxygenize and break down the waste before it goes into the canal, it's creating a bigger problem of mosquitoes, germs, and sewage. The 30 million baht project has locals raising the issue now with senior municipality officials to come up with a better solution, and the meeting, they say, will be set up later this or next month to discuss the issue. Officials are blaming the fact that there are too many cables hanging off a single power pole after high voltage blowout took place in Kamala yesterday. Locals noticed that sparks were coming from the power pole along the coastal road near Kamala Bay yesterday, prompting officials to post a public warning shortly before 4 p.m., urging people to keep clear, and rescue teams tried to douse the sparks with a chemical fire extinguisher, but they overheated and culminated in a, quote, large explosion sound. It took firefighters about 15 minutes to bring the electrical fire under control, and while no injuries were reported, officials did temporarily shut off the power supply to the area until the evening. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Security is being beefed up in the deep south of Thailand after an election candidate and his wife were shot dead in their home in a raid that police suspect was politically motivated. Their two children luckily escaped without harm. The whole thing took place on Sunday night in Yala Province's Kabang district at about 9 p.m. when, according to police, at least two men dressed in black raided the home and spoke with Warin Sangchan, who was planning to run for the newly established Thai Nation Power Party in this year's election. An argument ensued, and both Warin and his wife were shot dead in the home, while the man's son and his 16-year-old sister fled. Investigators say that they are looking into several different possibilities, including that insurgents may have been involved as the violence in southern Thailand continues. Just last week, 5 people died in 2 separate incidents, one that took place at a school in which 4 defense volunteers were shot dead while students were in a class nearby, and another in which one man had his car stolen and he was killed. His truck was used in 2 bombings that hurt several others, including a 12-year-old schoolgirl. And then just this past Sunday as well, 6 gunmen shot at a police station, killing 1 officer. So far, 7 arrests have been made in that last incident. Sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The motive remains unclear as to why a man in Uttaradit allegedly killed his wife and 4 of his in-laws on Sunday afternoon, and now a nationwide manhunt is taking place. Video released online shows 37-year-old Tirapon Pinamon using a pistol to shoot dead his father-in-law and then his wife at a second house after he allegedly killed his wife's 2 elder sisters and her mom in a separate home first, all at about 5:30 p.m. this past Sunday. Tirapon is said to have fled in a car, and police tracked his movements through his mobile phone signal until it shut down shortly before midnight. His car was later found in Pitsanulok, and reports say he later changed his vehicle to a motorbike stolen from a hotel maid. Well, we have new updates on this story, as just this morning, Tirapon was captured by Royal Thai police as he was trying to flee to neighboring Myanmar. And reports say that he was involved with a drug gang, and that's how he made most of his money. And now police are looking into possible connections with this and the killings. Stay up to date with this story at thephuket.news.com. There are so many cops that cheat the system while on duty that the Crime Suppression Division of the Royal Thai Police are now introducing GPS technology to track cops who say they're doing their patrols but are actually very much not. Reports say that wily officers have found a way around the Royal Thai Police's system of making sure they're at work. Usually, officers have to scan a QR code in special red boxes installed in hotspot areas throughout their patrols, all to let their supervisors know that they're on duty and at work. But many of them simply take a photo of the code and then scan it from home or elsewhere, giving the impression that they're making their rounds. To combat this, the Crime Suppression Division is installing real-time GPS trackers through a smartphone app to keep tabs on officers on their beat, and cops have to check in by tapping a location identifier icon on the app while standing on their patrol route, and all of the data is tracked at the CSD headquarters. The new tech, which comes with several other features for cops to make their jobs easier, is part of a trial program in Bangkok, but with an eye to roll it out nationwide later this year. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, click that subscribe button to check out all of our future videos. And if you're watching us on Facebook, give us a like on the Phuket News page. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.